All right, Shalom. This is the brother Kaya from the GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another quick lesson. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rekakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Agams that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole field elect, then to those that cleave to the body. I won't get into an article today. All right, it was published April 26th of Smart News. This is Fortune, where it says the war on science is hurting our health. All right, because and to basically war means to rebel against. Okay, on science, and science means to knowledge or know. So basically, they're saying in so many words, the rebellion on what's the know about our health is hurting our science. I mean, it's hurting our health, meaning the people that have a public opinion predicated on which these people, these different agencies, all right, that basically, monitor the going of the people health, basically is saying that people opinions on studies and researchers and different things like that have been coming out the press for over the years is basically is hurting our health, which the people that's saying the health is being hurt is the ones that's actually hurting it. You got the the CDC, all right, these alphabet agencies, right? At the end of the day, that's what they really pretty much go by, these cultic temples, all right, where they mixing up potions and witchcraft to pretty much, poison our people. All right, they're basically using reverse psychology on the people, saying that the war on science is hurting our health. All right, basically the rebellion against it is hurting our health, which we know what these laboratories uphold. All right, they should be saying the pseudoscience is hurting our health. Right now, let's. All right, this is pseudoscience. It says a pretended or mistaken science, right? A pretended or mistaken science, which pseudo means false, feigned, or erroneous, in appearance only. So a lot of these health advisors, these people that brainstorm for our health and say what's good for us, as you can see a picture right here that says CVS Health, all right, which we all know the potions getting whipped up in CVS, man. All right, is a factory of fucking potions from wizards, man, and witches, which they understand if they actually attack our health, all right, it break us down, it break our mental psyche down, which ultimately constitutes the entire body. So if you're sick, which disease mean without ease, all right, this mean without, and ease is ease, like without comfort. Okay, so to be diseased is basically be without comfort, but it says combining only the pseudos, false, lying, falsely deceive, or falsehood, untruth, a lie, to tell a lie, to deceive, cheat, and be false. You see? So Sue goes back to win, which means nonsense or idle talk, which the win, goes what? Here and there. All right? So the science is changing so much to where, it's just here and there. It's nothing concrete. All right? These people are falling back on their words, falling back on their tongues. All right? And basically what it's doing, people have caught on to the wickedry which these people is giving, the hypocrisy these people is giving unto our people, these doctors, all right? A false teacher. You see that? Deceitful clerk or heretical priest. All right, that's all in pseudos. And science is just It's the fact of knowing. All right. So the things that you do know, all right, if in pseudoscience, with what these people actually push on the people, okay. And many men have did lessons on this. I did a lesson on this a couple years ago, but nonetheless, it come out. All right, because it's a gothic spirit that comes with this, man. A dark demonic spirit, you know, that incites the people, man. And it divides and separates. So knowledge or science divides and separates, but they basically using it, all right, against our people to basically say, since people are fighting against science, which they are in charge of, the leaders are fighting back. Now, I have an article from Behavior. It says, a plan to defend against the war on science. Now, they've been working together behind the scenes to actually try to stop people, all right, from being able to come against, you know, or challenge the things that they're creating for the people, just like the jab. All right, they just want you to just take it. All right, and if you do say something, right, you become an enemy of the state, or you're not for the cause, or whatever the case may be, man. All right, but there's a plan to defend this. That's why it says these leaders are fighting back. Now, before I get into that, it says, Americans lack trust in healthcare was perhaps the biggest issue plaguing leaders and healthcare professionals at Fortune's Brainstorm Health Conference this week. Oh, come on. Serious? Got the smart. Already got it downloaded. Yeah, man. All right, give me 1 second. Salaki. Know something? Let's see if I can get it in here. It's that bullshit right here. Okay. You know what? I'll just read this. It says, and then I'll come back to that. Salaki, brothers. I would just be able to read it. You know what? Just download it right quick. All right, but I'll read this while it's downloading. It says, a plan to defend, this is in the scientificamerican.com. Scientificamerican.com. Now, this was from 2016, but these people been plotting to do this. It says, the challenge, a plan to defend against the war on science. All right. It says, the challenge of creating a public able to parse evidence-free facts rests with the press, educators, and other thought leaders. See? So these other thought leaders are coming together to suppress evidence-free facts. All right? It should rest with the press, educators, and other thought leaders. So they basically saying, look, that these people should be able to ones saying, you know, what's right to use, what's not right. The people shouldn't have a choice in it. All right? It says, 4 years ago in Scientific America, I warned readers of growing problem in American democracy. The order entitled Anti-Science Beliefs Jeopardize U.S. Democracy, which we know what U.S. democracy carrying what it represents, charted how it had not only become acceptable but often required for politicians to embrace anti-science positions, and how those positions flew in the face of the core principles that the U.S. was founded upon, which the U.S. was founded upon lies and robbery. That if anyone could discover the truth of something for him or himself using the tools of science, then no king, no pope, no wealthy lord was more entitled to govern the people than they were themselves, if it was self-evidence. All right, but let me get back into this article. It says, like polluted air or water, the lack of trust in healthcare hurts everyone. Dr. Celine Gounder, senior fellow an editor-at-large at the Kaiser Family Foundation, told Fortune's Maria Aspen at a panel hosted by CVS Health. Now, CVS Health itself, Walgreens, even Walmart, all these cultic temples, all right, that have these different medical regimens where you come up and get something in a pill form, or, you know, the lack of liquid or whatever they're giving you, all right, is hazardous to your health. Regardless of when anything over the counter is hazardous at this point, right? Because it's getting made in a laboratory, all right, which is getting made with chemicals, man. It says, Grounder experienced the war on science firsthand with her husband, soccer journalist Grant Wall, suddenly and unexpectedly died at the World Cup in Qatar. I knew the moment I got the news from a friend in Qatar that his death would be turned into this information engine. Gounder said, I needed to address the disinformation around his death. Unfortunately, we live in a world where everything you do could be twisted for this purpose. Which are the people that turned the truth into a lie, man. You see? They tell you in Sirach, #16. Salakia. Because human knowledge have completely failed us. No, I'm going to get the first 1 Timothy 6:20. Let me get that, right? It says, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called, right? So the things of science have been falsely so called by these same leaders who trying to fight against the people that's coming up or warring against it, man. Okay? And this is their own people coming up against this. Let me go down. It says, Resnick said the American Medical Association has seen a staggering increase in health issues being politicized over the past 5 years, thanks to the popularity of social media. Well, y'all created social media, free speech, this, amendments, all that, man. It says, still, the medical industry must be accountable for mistakes that contributed, he said, adding that more people are willing to believe misinformation because of factors like sky-high medical bills, healthcare inequality, and the shock and trauma of the CJL. It says, declining trust in America healthcare is placing a heavy burden on the industry at the worst possible time, because they are creating the plagues, then telling people, hey, take this medicine, all right? And people are not trusting you, because at the end of the day, nothing you say and do actually works for the people, man. It says at this time we're seeing alarming burnout levels among physicians, right? Because they are physicians of no value. Right? This is Job 13:4 says, but ye are forgers of lies, which I read in pseudos. Ye are all physicians of no value. Because you're supposed to be helping, man. All right? And then they not helping our people. This is Jeremiah 8:22. Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician there? Why then is not the health of the daughter of my people recovered? You see that? Because they trusting in Egypt for help. Remember, this is our enemies. It says burnout levels among physicians to now have stacked on top of it, just increasing alarming, Resnick said. As a result, we've even less equipped to handle the next drama led than we were in 2020. Leaders, including Chelsea Clinton, told Fortune at the conference. Regaining trust. Reliable healthcare workers hold the keys to restoring trust. According to Chaga Taruru, people still trust their clinicals, physicians, nurses, pharmacists, lab professionals with the highest level of trust, he said. One of the most important ways to fight misinformation is to champion clinicals, patients, see and serve. CVS Health is supporting its pharmacists through training at the local and regional level. It's also working to expand resources and care to more undeserved communities, which is a damn lie. But I just pretty much get out of here with this, man. All right? It says in Wisdom of Solomon, gotta go to camp. This Sirach 19, Salaki 22, says the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. So when these people counsel up to fight back, all right, a brainstorm against, you know, the problem, solution, reaction, problem, reaction, solution that they created, all right, is all, you know, it's all there for to just, you know, continue to fail you people, man. You people still gonna trust in Egypt, all right? Even though there's a war on science, so they say, right? When they actually made it a war on information by creating a disinformation police and misinformation, all right? When also in their amendments, they have the freedom of speech. So make it make sense, man. They're dizzy in their own solutions and thoughts and actions. So how much more for them making a solution and a thought for action that relies on our help and the things that keep us living. Remember this, your enemy. Your enemy will never help you or never save you. So Abba Ratazada was edifying, man. Till next time, I say shalom.